Oh, Yolette. I'll have my Eye of Hecaton back. Thank you very much. I'll also have my combi tool back. My sniper gloves. My blessed cape. I'll just have all of my stuff back. Honestly. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Sorry, not sorry. You know, as fun as that was, and I do like the outcome, and we are going to stick with this outcome, I really wanted to see what that fanatical outcome would have been. The heretic option I had, which was, you know, yeah, required fanatical. I would have liked to have seen what that did, ultimately. But now, I am down a member. And honestly...
Powers unseen uncover my path.
I think I just kind of prefer to replace Yolette with a mercenary. I don't know if anybody on the team, in the party, you know, on the void ship, is really that appealing for me.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
You know, I might just make a, I might just hire a mercenary to replace Yolette, to just build like another assassin sniper. That could be quite good. While the wearer is adjacent to full cover, their dodge chance is calculated without considering enemy's perception value. Interesting. Cool. Well, that was a fun outcome. I liked that. That was fun. We lost Yolette, but
embrace true power.
You know, one less rogue trader in the world to deal with. Right? To the settlement. Ah, to the Von Valancia's shuttle. Very nice. And I leveled up as well. Very nice. Oh yeah, that ship's gonna be, that shuttle's gonna be waiting a long time, fellas. What do we get for leveling up here? Ooh, very nice. What can I get that would actually be any good here? +5 maybe to perception would put me over 50, which would give me an extra bonus. Yeah, perception could be okay. Agility might not be terrible either. Then we got to pick another, what's this? Common talent. Okay, Blade of Light. Again, I want a force weapon to do that with. Well, it's level 40, so we got a few more levels to go for Psi rating +1, unfortunately. Pulse of Life we could use because it's heals them. Sanguine Siphon. Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain 1 stack of Sanguine Siphon effect. Every time I deal damage. Now, I wonder if that applies... I wonder if that applies with poison, like Toxin, that I apply. I wonder if applying Toxin also gives me the effect. Wow, look at that. Experience required for next level, 66,200. Current experience, 69. Nice. 1,665. I would call that pretty successful. I mean, we're just kind of picking stuff for picking stuff at this point. You know what I mean? Nimble. I mean, I could pick Nimble. Is it really worth the effort? Probably not. Swift movements. Increase my movement speed. Again, could be kind of nice. Sanguine Siphon. I mean, if I'm gaining... Because what is this? If the damage dealt to a target... If that damage was dealt to a target adjacent to the Psyker, which they are because I'm melee, I gain 2 stacks. So in theory, it's not terrible, right? I could essentially gain stacks pretty quickly of Sanguine Siphon. Pulse of Life, Sanguine Siphon, and Adrenaline... what's Adrenaline Surge again? On the first turn of every combat, all psychic powers of the Biomancer display not -1 action. I mean, it's okay. You know, it's kind of okay. It's not amazing. Blade of Light, again, if I had a... You know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing is? I keep saying I want a 2-handed force weapon, right? But this is a 1-handed force weapon, and it's 14 to 20 damage. It's deals an additional damage based on my psi rating, which is currently 3. So it deals, let's say, 17 to 23, right? Already, just because it's a psychic weapon, it's a force weapon. Now, if I then take this. Force weapon attacks deal +1 psi rating, +1 plus psi rating more damage, and have 5 plus 5 times psi rating % more armor penetration. So I would be dealing an additional, what, 3, 4. So additional 4 plus the 3, 7, right? So each attack I make would be dealing 7 more damage just from those two things, this one and my force weapon. And it would have, what, 5 times 5 psi rating, so that's, what, 3. So that's 20% more armor penetration. So, in actuality, even though it's only a one-handed weapon, this weapon would actually let me do far more damage and would have far more armor penetration than my Roaring Thunder Hammer. Right? Like, this weapon, this force weapon, is literally going to let me do way more damage than this. Right? And I'm kind of here for it. Kind of here for it. I'm wondering if something like this is going to be good. I mean, the 2 psi rating. I mean, that 2 psi rating is huge. Although it only applies when I have it equipped, doesn't it? So, I suppose it doesn't matter too much. And I'm not using it. So, I mean, that plus this. And then, how's my strength looking? Strength is, I could put 5 strength, but it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. I could do willpower, actually, for 50 willpower, plus, when I've got my singing staff out, I have more. Yes. Oh my word, look. I'm 235 experience from level 39. Wow, I got a lot of experience doing that fight just now. Damn. Okay, ballistic skill? Sure. Ballistic skill and melee flame and melter attacks? Nope. Emperor protects. The devotee gains 4% chance to ignore an enemy attack. I mean, advanced skill demolition, sure. What about you? What about you? Intelligence might be quite nice to have because you're on 65, currently minus 20, but that would still only put you at 85. So I do this, you'd be on 90. Or I could do willpower and go to 120. Which I think is exactly what we're going to do. Question is here, what are we going to do with this? Because we are running out of stuff to give her. Really, really struggling to give her stuff here. Using a heroic act by the psych. The usage of a heroic act by the psychic decreases veil degradation by -6. Psychic can use a damaging psychic power while being threatened by the enemies in melee range without provoking an attack of opportunity. I think maybe we do subtle manipulation. And then maybe at some point we do destined for the extra armor just to give her more tankiness, right? Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Cassia? Come here. There we go. Cassia. Fellowship would be good to push her into 90 fellowship. So let's do that. Enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer +2 Navigator's perception bonus additional damage from warp. Yes. I do a lot of damaging. I damage more now with Cassia than anybody else with like warp damage, I mean, because Idira does do some warp damage, but mostly Cassia. All right. What about you, Jai? I'm thinking Fellowship again to get over to that. Oh no, it won't be 90, would it? It's 84 currently. Perception. Let's do perception to get her to 40. And then... Then what do we want to do? Or maybe actually, could we do... Oh no, we can't do it, can we? We can't take it again. Yeah. Damn. Damn. When an Imperial character... when an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability, or affects an ally with such an ability, their resolve is increased by fellowship bonus divided by 2 for 1 round. It's only 1 round, though. What could we take here that would be good for her? Commerce we could throw up a little bit more. What Law Imperium we could do. You know, we could actually do character training perception to get it to 40. And then here, we could actually do weapon skill. No, ballistic skill and get her ballistic skills to 70. Yeah, I like that better. Cool. I can't believe we're almost level 39. Like, already. We've literally just leveled. Oh, we get an ability next level too, which is kind of cool. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. What contracts do I have? Are these super important, guys? Ooh, I get... Oh no, it's expense. I don't want to lose my profit factor, guys. I want to gain profit factor. Sure. Sure. Oh, mechanisms. Yes. And then, because I know that there's way more planets that have, what do you call it? I have way more planets that have adamantine on them, so I can harvest them out than others. Anyway. Okay. Cool. So, where am I with this quest now then? Because... Companion quest, Stargonus, Jai, Footfall. Idira is convinced that there is a place from her visions is located somewhere on the surface. Okay. So, I wonder if we go back to the ship to reset. Go back to the ship to reset, and then we come back out. We go back to the ship, we grab a mercenary, and we come back down with the reset, and then we go and find Idira's thing. Right? Okay, let's do that. I wonder how more expensive it is to hire a mercenary. Does it cost any money? It did in... I'm guessing it does, because it did in Wrath of the Righteous, right? And it was quite expensive, I think. And I think the further in the game you went, the more expensive it got. That'd be super unfortunate, because I'm chapter 3? 4. Yikes. Wait, am I chapter 4 or am I chapter 3? 4. 4. Although there's still I was going to say there's still a quest from chapter 2, but there isn't. There's still a quest from chapter... Oh, I was going to say, that one's done, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Janris here. How's it going, buddy? Let me do some shipping first. I want to get this. I want to get this. I want to get this. So badly. Rank 29. Oh, it's disgusting. Just trade everything to this guy. Don't know what I'm picking up here, but we're getting it anyway. What are we? 19. 48k. Damn. Okay, so we've run out of stuff again to give him. That's fine. Imperial Navy's doing really well. That's just because I keep getting all of that free stuff, which is nice. Explorator's doing okay too. Sorry. Go back. Yeah, bolster my retinue with skilled fighters. Rest assured there are people of the most outstanding talents among the thousands of your crew. Is this like a pre-made? Interesting. Oh, it's so good. I can make a custom one. Hey, we can just make a... We can make a Argenta replacement. She looks cool. Who are we going to pick? I'll have to look at this one. No, not a Psycho. We have a Psycho-esque one. She looks cool. What would you put? What would she be? Psycho, I think. I like this one. Well, this one. She looks kind of wild. Okay. Can we zoom in? Can zoom in. Gotta make it look at least a little bit crazy, don't we? Is this kind of average? That's kind of average, huh? Now that hair is correct, but it's more like that side, right? I love this sort of hair, like that. Huge hair with some feathers on it too. Like, it'd be nice if I could invert this one, have it on the other side. But this is probably as close as we're going to get to that. Right? Because I can't invert this, I don't think. I don't think it'll let me. Oh, set not available. Okay. So this-ish? I guess. Tattoo. Now, what does she have? Is that a tattoo? It looks like this thing here that we have on. Well, the tattoo on the back there's pretty cool. She strikes me as the kind of one that would have tattoos on both. Can I do that? I can. Like, a bit like this, huh? Hmm. Yeah, there we go. Tattoo color, I want them black, I think is going to be better. Yeah, it looks better like that. There we go. Nice. So we can have... So it'd be cool is to actually try and get the implant she has on the side there, but I don't think we can, and at least if we do, it's not going to be visible. Or at least... not massively. Maybe we get something like this. Or like this. Just a little something, right? Then I do want this at the front, but I wanted a smaller version if I could. But... I don't think you can resize it.
I'll see you destroyed. The higher will has guided us to triumph.
Okay.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Empyrean, take this sacrifice.
We can't have me and her as heretic, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's a little crazy, so I can go with that. Cool, I like that one. What? Oh, I was going to say, can I do the eyebrows and stuff? It's down here. I just wasn't looking hard enough. What kind of... She's got like blonde, huh? Anything like that? Like that. Thin eyebrows. This? Yeah. Like that, huh? Yeah, there we go. Eye colour. What eye colour does she have? Very pasty. Oh, it's eyebrow colour. Duh. Wait, what? Where's the eye colour? Skin tone. Or does it just come with the... Maybe it just comes to the face. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just the face. What do you think? Kind of? Kind of. Nice. Ah, I can have her as a heretical follower. Yes, please. Where's she gonna be from? What's she gonna be? Sniper, huh? Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain 10 stacks of Never Stop Shooting. Start of their turn, there is a stacks of a Never Stop Shooting % chance that the first attack this round will cost 0 AP. Interesting. Forge World can choose from one of the following augments. Subskin armor. Grants toughness. Oh, maybe I should have gone with this for my character. Agility dodge percentage or critical hit chance. Voidborn can reroll any failed check. Okay. I think it may be Fortress Worlds. Never Stop Shooting seems like a good idea. Fortress characters gain 7 to ballistics, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yet while out of combat, their intelligence, fellowship, perception, and willpower are decreased. Interesting. Fortress World characters first reload in combat cost 0 AP. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that works. So we're going to go with Astro Militarium Commander, Sanctioned Psyker. We already have a Sanctioned Psyker. Oh no, we have. Well, yeah, we have me. And then we have Adira as an unsanctioned. Wait, what did I have? Was it operative? I think I had operative. Uses intelligence and perception. The assassin uses... What do they need for theirs? Doesn't say what they need. An operative uses intelligence. Okay. Assassins are masters. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. So intelligence and perception, right? So let's pick an origin that boosts. Maybe that boosts that. That's perception and weapon skill. Oh, that's melee, right? I don't want that. Intelligence, fellowship. Hmm. And actually, what's she good at? Well, we get 5 perception here, and perception there. Ballistic skill and perception. Which would be kind of nice, because it gives us... stuff that we need. Intelligence, though. Character deals 5% more damage with non-burst ranged area attacks. So perception's pretty good. Feels like this one is the best. Perception and ballistics. You know? We should get regimental tactics. The Astra Militarium Commander and all their allies deal an additional 20 plus 2 times perception bonus damage to enemies that are adjacent to the commander or their allies until the end of the commander's next turn. All of the commander's allies also suffer no damage from allies' attacks until the end of the commander's next turn. That's kind of nice, though. Okay, I think we go with Astro Militarium. And we go with Operative. Right? Yeah, because she becomes a, she becomes an assassin. Okay. What did I say she needed? Perception and intelligence. Start with 40 and 40. Ballistic skill for 40. Go with 50 perception. Something like this. Edit name Rogue Trader. Pandora. That's kind of nice. Yeah, let's go with Pandora. Cool. There she is. Awesome. She's nuts. Look at her. It's cool. Yeah, I don't want the helmet. Take the helmet off. There we go. Cool. So, yes. Let's level her up now. So wait, hang on. So who's my... I have Idira, who is my Persuasion, Medicaid, Commerce. Right, Cassia, who is Law Imperium, Persuasion, Commerce as well, Awareness 95. Idira is Tech Use, Law Warp, and Awareness is high too. Cassia is Demolition. What was, can't remember what, thingy was. Could do logic. Expose weakness, fine. Whenever an operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, that attack deals % more damage to that enemy. Sure. I mean, with perception's going to be at 50, right? So, not bad. So intelligence and perception, right? Another turn, Fortress World characters gain stacks of never stop shooting equal to half the minimal damage of the most damaging ranged weapon they use this round. Sure. Expose weakness costs 0 AP. Okay, sounds good. We'll do Perception, get to 60. Definitely want Precise Attack, a Joint Analysis, which is also nice to have. We're going to do Precise Attack. We're going to throw it in Logic again. Tide of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains 1 damage and 2% armor penetration until the end of combat. Only applies to the first projectile in a burst attack. Doesn't really make much sense. Exposed weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower. Sure. For each round, Fortress World characters gain stacking 1% bonus to dodge against ranged attacks for each shot they've made during this round. Spare magazine. First reloading combat costs 0 AP. Yep, let's do that. Dismantling attack. Also cripples the enemy. Sure. We could do awareness. Yeah, let's do that. And I don't know. Xenos? Lore? Sure. Intelligence. So what have we got here? What do we actually want to get for her? I want to get her in... So we want to be able to use all sorts of stuff here. So I want her to be able to use las weapons. As well as this. Drakari weapon proficiency, required character level 22. Okay. Solid projectile weapon attack still do +2 minimum damage. Swift movements is also nice. Yeah, that's nice. Every time we use a heroic act, they gain +5. All of their characteristics. Not bad. Awareness again, I guess, here. So what do we want to do? Intimidation. The operative's next non-area attack inflicts the intimidated effect on the first target hit by the attack and all enemies in a 5-cell radius around the target. Damage dealt by intimidated enemies is reduced to the operative's next turn. Interesting. Perfect shot. While in cover, the operative gains 25% cover efficiency, perception, and ballistics. Yes. Plasma weapons such as plasma gun, plasma pistol, and others. Don't let me use the Drakari. I don't know what level I'm supposed to be at this point. But I need to be, what, 22? Okay. Do weapon skill ballistic training here. Where's ballistic skill? Let's do that. Ballistics calculation. If the operative attacks a target affected by an exploit from a distance of 15 minus perception bonus cells or farther, the attack deals 15% more damage. While the operative's perception bonus is 10 or higher. Ooh. They gain 1 AP and ignore enemies' deflection. That's kind of nice. Target has analyzed enemies. Sorry, if the target of analyzed enemies has 2 or more exploits, the target suffers 1 additional exploit. Yes. Ballistics. Oh, let's do intelligence. Get that to 52. And we can do ballistics here. When an Astro Militarian commander is under the regimental tactics effect. Which is what exactly? Killing an enemy adjacent to any ally grants an additional 10 momentum. Okay. Can I take the Drakari stuff yet? Nope, apparently not. When all stacks of never stop shooting should be lost, they become willpower divided by 2 stacks instead. Okay, that's kind of weird because I'm not using a lot of willpower stuff, so... While Astro Militarian Commander is under the regimental tactics effect, all their allies gain plus 5% to rate of fire. Interesting. To single target, melee, ranged, and area attacks deal 20% to dodge reduction. Oh, sorry, gain 20% dodge reduction, parry reduction, and cover penetration. So it's all about using regimental tactics. Seems to be like a really good one to use. Okay. Okay, she's level 15. Makes sense. Assassin. So definitely want Death Whisper. That's a good one. Eye for the Unscathed. Whenever the assassin attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, the assassin gains 20% dodge reduction, dodge reduction against that enemy. Attacks an enemy with a single target attack. This attack reduces the armor and dodge to the end of the assassin's turn. Does not stack. For each use of aim for the opening on the same target, reduces the target's dodge. There you go. So the assassin gains a 30% chance to deal additional damage. So we want to start working on getting those. Yeah, free ability every turn is always nice. Perception. The hemorrhage effect applied by Death Whisper deals additional 10 damage. Yes. Perception again. Let's get it to 70, that'd be nice. Get awareness up here. Poised to strike, I think that's pretty good, right? Suffer, yeah, minus armor. Perception int. Deflection, yeah. Poised to strike's a good one. For every 10 damage dealt by the assassin's attack, they also deal 1 direct damage. Yep, deadly calculation I had before, it's also nice. Do you want to do I think we want to do intelligence here, right? Oh, let's do ballistics, get it to 60. I don't know what level I am now. Can I take Drakari? Oh, I can. There we go. Cool. So now how do we build the lethality again? Whenever the assassin deals direct damage, the target must pass an agility resistance check. Or become slowed on their next turn. Oh, nice. Actually, that's huge. Poised to strike also reduces the target's dodge. That's also really good. When an assassin deals direct damage to an enemy, that enemy suffers 1 stack of vulnerable. Yeah, I want that too. What do we think? Intelligence? Intelligence. Awareness. Sure, I don't really use dispatch anyway. But At the end of the combat, until the end of combat, whenever the assassin hits an opening, they gain plus lethality. Divided by 15, rounded down, wounds. Okay, it's not that great. Yeah, dispatch deals additional damage. That's fine. Let's see. Can we get Drakari weapon proficiency? Expert, sorry, or no? So far looks like no. Let's do Eldari weapon proficiency too. Let's get her all of those. Assassin gains lethality % chance to deal 5% damage. Yes, I want to be able to start making lethality. How do I do that now? Ultimately, we may respec this at some point. But for now, I like the imminent demise to put vulnerable on targets. And I can't do perception, so let's go with intelligence. Can't do awareness, so maybe we could do Xenos. Okay, so what are you going to do here? For one round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target and gains the elusive effect. Can move through enemies. Gains agility bonus % dodge and perception bonus dodge reduction. The assassin's attacks deal 10% more damage. The problem is it costs an AP to do this. I mean, I suppose they all cost AP, right? So specific assassin parameter that's equal to the dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher. Oh. So her dodge is what? 60 currently. So lethality is a specific assassin parameter that is equal to dodge or dodge reduction, whichever is higher. So it's what, 6? She has 60 lethality? Is that right? Assassin attacks grant 40% dodge to the target. For this attack, if the attack hits, it deals additional damage. I'm not quite sure that's even that great. Maybe Elusive Shadow. Let's do that. So how do I up her agility? It's through... Sorry, her dodge is through agility, right? Yeah. So maybe we should put a little bit more into agility too. Yeah, we can do agility. Get a little bit more agility, maybe. Alright, so what we got to do here is... CC advantage. Gains 15 lethality against enemies that have the following effects: slowed, immobilized, or hemorrhage. Bonus is gained for each of these specific effects, but cannot exceed 45. That's actually quite nice. Whenever the assassin hits a target with an attack that has 100 lethality or greater for the first time this round, the assassin immediately regains the AP spent for the attack. It's also nice. Lone Killer, yeah, that's kind of good too. Get extreme increased dodge and dodge reduction if there's no allies in 5-cell radius. Whenever the assassin deals 5 or more direct damage to the enemy with a single attack, the assassin gains 10 lethality until the end of combat. Yeah, I have to. Lethality heightens, it's just great. I'm thinking Xenos again. The assassin attacks an enemy with a single attack. This attack reduces the target's armor and dodge by 10%. It's okay. It's only until the end of her round, her next round. It's not terrible, I suppose. Yeah, let's do the perfect opening. Plus lethality % chance to deal 5% of the target's max wounds more damage when hitting an opening. It's pretty huge. And here I'm going to put with... Actually, let's go with agility to get to 40 agility. So, what else can we do here? Anything special? Chain weapon experts? No. Like, Drakari weapon expert or Eldari weapon expert would be nice. Like a lance weapon experts. Till the end of target, the dispatch loses half its current armor and deflection. The target of dispatch, okay. It's an opening, they gain lethality, wounds. The dispatch attack kills the target. All enemies in a 3-cell radius gain 2 stacks of disturbed. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Nice. Damage dealt by the character is increased by 3% until the end of combat for every new enemy damaged. Ooh, characters' critical hit chance and critical damage are increased by 7% of their dodge. Kinda huge. The operative's perception bonus is 10 or higher. Well, it's not, fortunately. Not yet, anyway. Inflict despair. Whenever the operative... I want to get more exploits. Precise attack grants the operative a bonus to perception equal to the number of exploits removed divided by 2. Oh. Yeah. Kind of big. Then we're going to do perception here. Oh, we can't do perception. I'm lying to you. Could do awareness. We could do law Xenos. Yes, do that. Text as a single attack. Okay, yeah. What else do we have here? Whenever the assassin hits a target with an attack that has 100 lethality or greater. Okay, yeah. Whenever the assassin hits an enemy without hitting the enemy's opening, the assassin gains dodge. That would be kind of good for a melee one. For a melee assassin, I think. Yes, use the advantage. 15 net lethality against enemies with slowed, immobilized, or hemorrhage. I can put hemorrhage, and I think I can put slow on now as well with this character, so that's pretty good. Here we're going to do perception. Get it to 80. That's massive. What do we want to do here? We can do improvement to perception again. We could... What else could we do? Killing an enemy adjacent to an ally grants 10 momentum. That's pretty good. Additionally, the Fortress World character may upgrade their willpower characteristic even if their current archetype does not allow it. No, okay. I like this, I think. There we go. Cool. Which is a nice high perception. I'd like to get that to 100. Right, so let's put us some gear on, shall we? Sorted by type. There we go. So I think we're going to use that. That's what we're going to stick with. Nice bit of damage. For armor. Body glove, we could give her... Don't want to give her too much. I might just give her that. Chargeability grants additional damage. Nope, not that one. Whereas Deadeye Shot critical hits Triggers exposed weakness against the affected enemy until the end of combat. Whereas Deadeye Shot critical hits. Triggers exposed weakness against the affected enemy. Okay. Eight AP or more, which we don't. Tech use, no. Whenever the area uses combat locus. The wearer's melee attack damage is increased by +3 psi rating. That could be huge for my character. Agility and fellowship. That's also pretty nice. Any hit with the wearer's single attacks inflict 1 stack of fatigue, disturbed, and perplexed for 2 rounds. If the target fails an agility test. Could be big. Increases the range attack distance by wearer's ballistic skill bonus divided by 2 cells. Okay. Non-attacking consumable. Counts as an attack of different type than the previous attack for the purpose of versatility. I tell you what, right? So far there's lots of items that seem to work really well for Arch Militant. Maybe I should have been an Arch Militant instead of a Vanguard. Start every combat, the wearer's allies gain deflection equal to the psi rating. Well, that's rubbish because she doesn't have any of that. Once per turn, whenever the wearer scores a critical hit with a pistol. Ain't that either. And that's 10 to logic, so she could have this one maybe. What's this one? Whenever the wearer dodges an attack, they become priority target. Ah. Retire when 2 or more targets are damaged by the wielder's area attack. Nope. Beginning of combat, the wearer gains the shadow field effect. While under this effect, the wearer counts as being in full cover against all ranged attacks. Okay. What's a common effect? So it's like, at the beginning of the holder's turn, all enemies in a 3-cell radius gain 1 stack of bleeding for each common effect on this enemy. Which also doesn't make sense. 1 stack of bleeding for each common effect on this enemy. What enemy? It's like at the beginning of the holder's turn, all enemies in a 3-cell radius. So does it just mean this character, I guess, right? Psychic skill must pass. No. Damn, I don't really have much for her here. This sucks a little bit. The wearer's Deadeye Shot critical hits triggers exposed weakness. I'm going to do this one because, honestly, I don't have anything else to put on here right now. Just find something that would be useful for her. I mean, 10 agility would be useful. Whenever the wearer's wounds should be decreased to 0 for the first time in combat, they are restored up to 50% of their maximum wounds instead. Also could be kind of big. Let's just put that in anyway. Any hit with the wearer's single attacks inflict +1 fatigued, disturbed, and perplexed for 2 rounds. Oh yeah, if they fail an agility check, right? Which actually could combine with this. Right, so we're increasing our agility and then fail an agility test. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, let's see how it goes. Boots. Dodge. The wearer gains perception bonus dodge. No. Whenever the wearer hits an opening. Oh, I don't have Dance Macabre, sadly. Because we could inflict bleeding if we did. To grant the wearer 50% dodge reduction bonus for attacks with melee weapons. No. Performs a heroic act to recover all their wounds. No. Area attacks, no. Wait, what's this? Also, the range of the wearer's dash and charge ability is increased by 1. Oh, dash isn't slash. Okay, it's not the same thing. Okay. Oof, I don't have a lot of good stuff, do I? Whenever the wearer attacks an enemy behind cover, the ranged attack cover efficiency is decreased by 40% for that attack, minus 15 recoil. That's not bad. All allies in a 2-star radius around the wearer gain plus 40% bonus to resolve from the unyielding beacon ability, instead of the original bonus. Interesting. Whenever the wearer performs a single shot ranged attack from any cover, this attack gains awareness. It's divided by 4% armor bonus, armor penetration, which is actually not bad. She's got 120 awareness, so not terrible. Okay, some gloves. Okay. End of the turn, the wearer gains stacks of tactical advantage. Nope. Strength and toughness bonus. No. Increase the rate of fire of the wearer's weapon by 1. Not quite sure that's... Would that increase rate of fire to 2? No, huh? It does. So, can I fire twice? No, right? If I shoot with this thing on Deadeye Shot, do I hit twice? There's no way. There's no way, right? And we try it, if there's nothing else good. Fire reduction, no. Skills reduce the recoil, no. If the wearer is an assassin, and successfully dodges or parries an enemy's attack. Again, it'd be great for a melee one. The wearer deals 5% more damage. Yeah, okay, so it's either the sniper gloves or this. Nah, let's just do sniper gloves. I don't think attacking twice is going to work here. I can't see that being a thing. That'd be way too OP. Be cool, but it'd be OP. Whenever the wearer kills a target with an exploit using a single shot of Deadeye, the nearest enemy immediately gains 1 exploit. Yep, huge. Huge. Commissioner's cap. Commissar's cap. I should put that on somebody that needs fellowship. I think I have somebody, right? Pretty sure I'm happy with that helmet, but if there's not anything better... Personas to warp. I mean... yeah, nothing too great. Neck piece. Single attacks with bolt weapons. Nope. No. Conviction heretical. 4% max. 4 max wounds toughness. Whenever the wearer successfully hits a single shot attack, the target suffers slowed until the wearer's next turn. Not bad. Whenever the wearer gains move ability that costs 0 AP. The wearer deals additional psi rating warp damage with their melee attacks. Again, massive for my character. When did I get all these good things? Maybe I just got them lap before and didn't check. Whenever the wearer hits with a ranged weapon within melee range. Sounded good right up until that point. Plus 10 agility, 10 perception. For Azurian and Drakari only. Well, she can wear it, so I'm not going to complain too much. Yeah, each of the wearer's critical hits made with a ranged weapon increases their melee weapon damage. Great for Arch Militant. 5% power reduction and dodge reduction. For their melee area attacks though. So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.